after only one standing start acceleration blast throughout the gears, I almost planned to get out and look the badge about the nose. This thing can be a Kia? Why, yes, it sure is, says so immediately. That said, in a very side-by-side proficiency run, this newcomer could leave a V8-powered Dodge Charger Daytona sucking its exhaust fumes. Kia displayed the racy GT concept 7 years back at the 2011 Frankfurt Motor Show. And now comes the new for 2018 production Stinger GT, looking almost just like the concept car and boasting a thunderous, 365 horsepower twin-turbo V6 behind its dramatic prow. Kia claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour use of just 4.7 seconds, but in my experience, the GT feels even quicker than that. Top speed is surely an electronically limited 167 miles per hour, which would be to say, this new Kia is watchy to consume BMWs, Audis, and Benzes for lunch, and then gulp down that Charger Daytona for dessert. Though the Stinger GT can be acquired with optional all-wheel drive $2,200, my tester was obviously a rear driver. And it packed a good amount of standard good things with its $39,250 base sticker, Brembo brakes back and front, heated front seats, 19-inch alloys with Michelin Pilot Sport 4 rubber, a rear-view camera, dual-zone climate control, back and front parking sensors, keyless push-button start, and even more. My test car also included the optional ADAS driver assistance package $2,000, which had such safety measures as blind spot assist, lane keep assist, and forward collision warning and avoidance. So for only $41,250 you're on your way with a dashing, leather-lined, luxury as abounding four-door hatch which happens to run want it owes somebody money. The cabin is definitely an attractive and roomy space, though you'd never say it boasts the richness or artful flair of just about any Audi cockpit. And it's worth noting, you can option a Stinger GT well past $50,000. That said, it functions just fine. The controls, both hard buttons along with the center touchscreen, are presented intelligently and work splendidly. No looking for some hard-to-find switch, no fuss whatsoever. As for room, I drove with 3 passengers along on several occasions and nobody ever were not impressed with the accommodations. The rear seat is generously sized and in the rear hatch lies enough space to stash lots of cargo. I filled it with 6 bags of groceries together with lots of room to spare. Around Los Angeles, the Stinger got a good amount of attention, both due to its dramatic micro blue pearl paint scheme and furthermore, as nobody had seen one before. Overall it's a striking piece, aggressively proportioned, the fundamental alloys nicely filling the wheel wells, standard LED headlamps shaped in a menacing squint. One passerby asked, "That a Jaguar?" Wasn't an undesirable guess. Standard drive mode select permits you to choose from among 5 vehicle settings: Smart, Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. In Custom, the motorist can adjust many methods from shift responsiveness to suspension stiffness for the amount of added engine sound being piped in from the audio system speakers. Mostly I left the Stinger in Sport, the spot that the car displayed a welcome playfulness devoid of the suspension beating me up over broken pavement. Clearly, Kia has biased the GT's performance toward pleasurable sportiness, not ultimate performance. The 8-speed automatic features a manual shifting mode, also it responds very well to up and down shift commands while using paddles driving. But you'd never mistake it to get a twin-clutch unit. Similarly, the chassis responds good enough, to a place. Pushed hard, the spine end does lose its footing. The electronic steering doesn't give the fine road braille you'll discover in many competitors. And the fore-aft body motions under braking or acceleration are definitely more than you'd encounter in, say, a BMW. Back off a little bit, though, as well as the Stinger is usually a pleasing dance partner. There's no denying the selling point of its sensational straight-line speed. And the large Brembos, 4-piston units in front, do an outstanding job of reining in the pace when needed. At highway cruise the cabin is noisier than you'd find inside a German rival, but it's not objectionable. The Stinger does a good job on fuel, too, returning 27 miles per gallon for the highway. The added cost safety systems work brilliantly. Blind spot assist is without being intrusive. Lane keeping assist and lane centering are stored on par, having a Telsa. Adaptive cruise control does a great job of keeping the Stinger moving along smoothly from the flow of traffic. Big applause here. What's patently clear after driving the Stinger GT to get a week, Kia is making huge strides. From seemingly beyond nowhere originates a Korean sports hatch that, right outside of the gate, in several ways is Awachi beating the important name Blue Bloods at their very own performance game. The looks along with the power is there right once Kia ups the refinement and provides the chassis buff to your shine. The Stinger GT is absolutely gonna start kicking taillights and taking names. I'm betting it gets there faster than you'd expect. 2018 Kia Stinger GT 3.3 TRWD specifications. Price $39,250 $41,250 BAZ tested. Engine 3.3 liters. 24 valve twin turbo V6 365 HP at 6,000 revolutions per minute. 376 lb-ft at 1,300. Transmission 8-speed automatic. Layout 4-door, 5-passenger, front engine, RWD hatchback. EPA mileage 1,827 miles per gallon city hui. LXWXH 190.2 by 73.6 by 55.1 inch. Wheelbase 114.4 inches, weight 4,000 pounds, 060 miles per hour, 4.7 seconds estate. Top speed 167 miles per hour estate.